It's Thanksgiving weekend, October 2020. And once again, we have seen powerful contradictions being communicated to everybody in the province of Ontario. We're being told that this weekend we can't have our families and friends over, that people will be charged if more than 10 people are at your house. And they're being cajoled and coerced to limit your interactions and your ability to give thanks this weekend. But even more so, the biggest contradictions we've seen this week is yesterday, Queen's Park publication, our Minister of Long-Term Care publicly stated and on the record that COVID-19 is not much different than a bad flu season. I'm going to emphasize that again, because she was talking about long-term care, where we've seen the worst impacts, the most devastating results of COVID has been in long-term care. And the Minister for Long-Term Care, Marilee Fullerton, has stated on the record that it's not much different than a bad flu season. This is striking. I think it's factual. At least I know it's factual. It's things that the evidence has shown to us since June or May. But the same weekend that the Minister of Long-Term Care says it's like a bad flu, our government is imposing fines and laws to prevent ourselves from being with one another. And these are not cheap fines. These are expensive fines. $10,000 for the host if you have 11 people in your house this weekend. This is outrageous. It's unwarranted. It's disproportionate. For the flu, for something that the government cabinet actually says is like a flu. But another contradiction is playing out. Yesterday, the Chief Medical Officer of Health stated in the press conference at Queen's Park that the alarm bells are ringing about COVID, and the Chief Medical Officer of Health, David Williams, has enunciated and stated yesterday that he is proposing ever more restrictions on the people and businesses in Ontario. Bad flu season for the minister, more restrictions, more lockdowns by the Chief Medical Officer of Health. We'll have to wait and see what comes down. But it's time we stand up, that we speak out, and that we take action. I'm going to give one further contradiction this week. This week, the Chief Medical Officer of Health for Ottawa cried out in the media that the hospitals were overwhelmed and that they were in a panic situation in Ottawa and that more restrictions were required. That was early this week. Yesterday, the Chief Executive Officer for the Ottawa hospitals, that's the Ottawa General Hospital, the Ottawa Civic Hospital, the Riverside, came out and said, in all those hospitals, we have never had more than 2 patients with COVID on any day in the ICU. How can we be in a panic mode? How can we be overwhelmed and only have 2 individuals in our hospital? I don't know what's going on. I don't think anybody knows what's going on. But what I do know is it's wrong, it's irrational, and it has to be stopped. help me speak out. I have a petition against further lockdowns. I have a petition against mandatory masks. Together we can all speak out, and let's bring some sensibility and let's bring some reasonableness back into our lives and restore some humanity with us all while we give thanks this weekend.